Coming up on this episode of Heart of Vegas, it's an organization that's getting international attention for its programs that serve people with intellectual disabilities. And it's right here in our community. Find out how Opportunity Village is helping thousands of Las Vegas residents break through social stigmas and reach their dreams. Then, we're showing you a fashion show that's unlike anything you've ever seen before. The outfits may look like couture fashion straight off the New York runways, but just wait until you meet the designers. Plus, we're celebrating the incredible 25-year history of the Las Vegas Natural History Museum, the only place in Las Vegas where you can roam with dinosaurs and have a real shark encounter in the same building. And finally, we're sitting down with community leader Wendell P. Williams, this episode's Heart of Vegas honoree. Stay tuned. That's all coming up on this episode of Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. To many visitors, Las Vegas is the world's playground, the city that never sleeps. But to the nearly 2 million people who call this place home, Las Vegas is so much more. A town of art and culture, natural beauty, vibrant youth, and incredible community spirit. Together, we celebrate it all. This is Heart of Vegas. Brought to you by Cox Communications, connecting you to your community. Getting up in the morning, going to work, and earning a paycheck. It's an opportunity that many people often take for granted. But not these individuals. These men and women are all smiles as they head into work on a Monday morning at Opportunity Village, a local Las Vegas nonprofit organization that serves people of all ages with intellectual disabilities. At Opportunity Village, these individuals are provided with vocational training, employment opportunities, and enrichment through the arts. Or as they like to say, pride, purpose, and a paycheck.
So everybody at Opportunity Village, regardless of the level of disability, everyone here is earning a paycheck, and they're earning a training wage. And so I think last year we paid out over $4 million in wages. We're responsible for $4 million in wages paid to people who many consider unemployable.
It's a social stigma that Opportunity Village Senior Executive Vice President Linda Smith takes great pride in helping to eliminate.
A lot of times they're doing a job that most of us don't want or don't value, and they're the happiest people going to work. They can't wait for Monday. We're all going, oh, it's Monday. They can't wait for Monday because Friday is sad for them, because a lot of times they go home and a television set is their best friend. So here they are, they're being productive, they're out in their community, they're earning a paycheck, and they're becoming tax-paying citizens.
I work very hard. I also have got perfect attendance, seasonship, and start a week more than one time. So I'm doing good here, and I love my job.
Opportunity Village was founded in 1954 by a small group of local families who wanted to improve the lives of their children with intellectual disabilities. Since then, the nonprofit community rehabilitation program has grown tremendously, now serving some 2,000 people every day.
I love it. I love working here. I wake up and feel happy.
One of the many employment and job training opportunities offered by Opportunity Village is assembly and packaging, where the individuals work on assembling various products and goods for a range of clients, including many local Las Vegas hotel properties. And they do it all with a smile on their faces.
I'm so happy that I'm in here. I'm very excited to come here.
It's a good place to work. I feel happy, and I like it so much.
Just down the hall from assembly and packaging, individuals in the culinary program are baking 25,000 cookies a week that are sold to various businesses in the community.
The culinary program started really because there's a great need in the community for people who might work back of house or you know, in a lot of the fine kitchens. And a lot of people don't want that job. You know, you have some guy doesn't want to be doing dishes. He wants to be a rock star. Our folks are so proud that they're learning how to do dishes and work in the back of the house. You go to many of the great restaurants in Las Vegas, and little known fact is so many of the people that are in the back preparing or providing support for the chefs are people from Opportunity Village. So chefs love Opportunity Village. They come here and they can't hire enough of our folks.
Another vocational training program at Opportunity Village teaches custodial skills and places those individuals in cleaning jobs throughout the city.
So many of our people are all over town. If you go to for example, the Clark County Government Center, we clean that government center from top to bottom.
And for those folks who enjoy creative projects, the art program gives them the chance to work on all kinds of art, including painting, embroidering, and creating unique hand-painted scarves and neckties that are sold to the community.
Folks that we serve, they don't have the same filters, or they're not concerned about their abilities or not. They just put the stuff down on paper and away you go, and they're creating beautiful works of art.
It's a great program. It's a good opportunity for anybody who loves art like I do. I like painting, and I like doing scarves, and I like making beautiful art.
With endless possibilities for what their clients with intellectual disabilities can achieve, Opportunity Village has become a model organization for cities all over the world.
We give hope to families around the world that people can do things that we thought they couldn't do, that they can participate, that they can be productive members of the community. And we teach that every day. And I think the most important thing that people get from Opportunity Village is that we do it with very little government support. So we generate 80% of our operating dollars every single day. That's unheard of in the disability movement. But it's happening right here in Las Vegas, and people come here to see how we do it. Opportunity Village is a part of the heart of Las Vegas because we believe in the potential of every single human being that we see here every day.
Still ahead on this episode of Heart of Vegas, find out how the Junior League of Las Vegas is giving high school fashion and design students an unforgettable opportunity to showcase their talents in a big way. Plus, we're talking to the founder of the Las Vegas Natural History Museum, a woman who spent 25 years striving to connect every child in Las Vegas to the natural wonders of our world. And stick around to hear why this episode's Heart of Vegas honoree, Wendell P. Williams, is so passionate about honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy in Las Vegas. That's all coming up right here on this episode of Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications.
This is my contour, and it's reshaping TV to perfectly match
me. It puts everything I like up front and recommends new things
I love. So I search less and discover more. From the perfect show for me now
to the perfect show whenever. It's all my favorites and everything I'm into.
This isn't one size fits all. Contour is TV.
Just for me.
Introducing Contour, only from Cox.
Cox Las Vegas is proud to support our community through Cox Charities, which awards cash grants to numerous civic and nonprofit organizations. Working in partnership with United Way, Cox Charities includes a committee of employees who review grant applications and select the deserving recipients. This year, 28 organizations shared $168,000 in grants funded by Cox Charities. We're proud of our continued support of the community. To learn more about Cox Charities, visit www.coxcharitiesLV.com.
Welcome back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. Here's a Las Vegas fun fact. Did you know that Las Vegas has been one of the fastest growing cities in the country over the course of the last 25 years? In 1980, the population of Las Vegas was just over 770,000. But fast forward to today, and our city is now home to over 2 million people and continues to grow by tens of thousands of new residents each year. Now, back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. They may still be in high school, but these ambitious teens are sewing, stitching, and strutting their way into successful careers in the fashion industry, thanks to the Junior League of Las Vegas's Fashion Forward competition. This annual sewing and design challenge for high school students is modeled after the popular TV reality show Project Runway, and it's run by the passionate women of the Junior League of Las Vegas, a local nonprofit group committed to making the community a better place through volunteerism and various educational initiatives. Each year, the competition starts out with over 200 students from throughout the Clark County School District. After an elimination round, 60 of those students are chosen to participate in the final challenge, where they design and create a garment from scratch and then model it in a runway competition at the Fashion Show Mall.
Our final challenge is based on our theme of Passport to Fashion. And really we've designated 10 cities around the world that each of the students was assigned a city, and they draw their inspiration. So they've had to do research. We talked to them about what they learned about the city, and it's so surprising some of the things that you as a volunteer get out of these conversations.
Throughout the competition, Junior League members like Phoebe Cooper regularly visit the various schools to check in with the students and spend time mentoring each competitor.
You're just completely amazed that someone who's a high school student, I can't imagine ever producing anything like this as a high school student. And so those are the moments that you think, wow, that's amazing. And they seem so proud, and their confidence level is just through the roof.
Southwest Career and Technical Academy's fashion and design teacher Shannon Sheldon has had students competing in Fashion Forward since Junior League started the district-wide competition 8 years ago.
The projects get harder and more complex, and the kids jump through those hoops, and they just get more and more successful. And I'm constantly amazed by the techniques that they are able to bring to the table at the fashion show.
The competition is a chance for each teen designer to develop not only their sewing skills, but also their self-esteem.
I'm really excited because when I told my family, they were so proud of me. They were like, oh, wow, like, you're gonna be on the runway? Now that I'm doing that, it's really amazing because I didn't think I was capable of making one of my designs come to life.
I never thought that I would have the experience to make my own design and run it down the runway at my age. And I think that it's just fantastic having the experience and the skill level I have to really bring a design to life and to follow my dreams.
Being able to walk on a runway, especially the runway at the Fashion Show Mall, is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I always tell the kids, you will remember this day forever. This is one of the highlights of their high school career.
The final runway competition is a big day for the student designers, full of excitement and nerves. It's an equally exciting and rewarding day for Junior League volunteers like Delisa Cooper.
So this is a huge opportunity for these students. They're walking this runway in front of at least 300 seated people, plus all of the volunteers, the judges, and then all of the mall spectators. So they have a huge, huge audience here today. So they're showing their confidence not only in the fact that they created their garments, but they're able to walk in front of all of these people and be proud of what they've done. This is our day to cheer them on for what they're doing. Like, we are their cheerleaders. We're there to support them. We've worked with them all year long. And today's just kind of like coming to, the finale and just seeing how it's all come together.
Judging the students' work are a panel of professionals from the Las Vegas fashion industry.
These 5 judges are basically going to rate the students as they walk down the runway. They have a list of items that they are rating them on based on the style. Is it wearable? Is it something that's practical? Is it moving right? And then previously in the week, they pre-judged, so they were able to look at each garment closely and make sure that everything's stitched right. There was no major holes or anything like that, so that's how they're going to determine who the winners are.
From the 60 finalists who walked the runway, the judges announced their top 10, and then the winners. At stake are prizes like scholarship money, sewing machines, internship opportunities, and of course, bragging rights.
Well, I just won first place in the Fashion Forward competition, and I really am just shocked, flabbergasted, excited, and at a loss of words. I really want to pursue fashion and hopefully go to college and become a famous brand name.
It's a really big opportunity because now I could go up and move to bigger places, and I feel very accomplished about my design.
Win or lose, these young fashion students know that the opportunity to model their own designs in front of hundreds of people was an incredible prize in and of itself.
It felt amazing because I've never walked on a stage, so it felt really good.
It felt really good. Adrenaline was just rushing, so it's like I couldn't even see anyone, nothing. It's just me on the runway.
Junior League's Fashion Forward program is part of the heart of Las Vegas because we are here to change lives and build confidence in the youth in our community.
Still ahead on this episode of Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. It's a place where learning about science is fun for the whole family. We'll take a look at the unique educational experiences that the Natural History Museum offers the Las Vegas community. And stay tuned as we hear from this episode's Heart of Vegas honoree, a former Nevada state legislator, Wendell P. Williams.
This is my contour, and it's reshaping TV to perfectly match
me. It puts everything I like up front and recommends new things
I love. So I search less and discover more. From the perfect show for me now
to the perfect show whenever. It's all my favorites and everything
I'm into. This isn't one size fits all. Contour is TV.
Just for me.
Introducing Contour, only from Cox.
Cox Las Vegas is proud to support our community through Cox Charities, which awards cash grants to numerous civic and nonprofit organizations. Working in partnership with United Way, Cox Charities includes a committee of employees who review grant applications and select the deserving recipients. This year, 28 organizations shared $168,000 in grants funded by Cox Charities. We're proud of our continued support of the community. To learn more about Cox Charities, visit www.coxcharitiesLV.com.
Welcome back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. Here's a Las Vegas fun fact. Did you know that in Las Vegas, tourism is serious business? In fact, 41% of the total workforce in Southern Nevada has jobs that are supported by tourism, which means the more people visit Las Vegas each year, the stronger our community's economy becomes. Now, back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. There's a special place in the city of Las Vegas where families can take a trip around the world to see wildlife from all over the planet and also venture back in time to learn about dinosaurs, prehistoric mammals, and ancient societies, all in one building. It's a place where learning is fun and science is exciting, a place called the Las Vegas Natural History Museum.
We opened up 25 years ago without public funding. It's definitely been challenging, but we think we've really made the best of the space that we have. We've been a community-supported project from day one.
The Natural History Museum is now celebrating 25 years in the Las Vegas community, thanks to the unwavering passion and dedication from the museum's founder and executive director, Marilyn Gillespie.
I just didn't want to live in a community that didn't have this to offer. Kids are our stewards for tomorrow. We want them to care about our animals, about our environment, and we conserve the things that we love. So we hope that we are instilling an appreciation for our young people so that when they grow up, they'll want to take care of it.
Over the years, the museum has made it a priority to ensure that tens of thousands of children from at-risk areas in the community have had the opportunity to visit the museum for free through school field trips. The museum's board of directors and passionate staff strongly believe that the Natural History Museum is an invaluable experience that no child should grow up without.
A lot of kids grow up in areas where they don't have access to nature, especially in urban areas. Las Vegas is really removed in many ways, even though we live in an incredibly diverse area with respect to terrestrial animals, right, in the desert. But when you talk about the world's oceans, there's really no access at all from Las Vegas. So a lot of kids here don't get a chance to even get to recognize these things. It's great that we can come here, gather, see all these things, and experience these moments that are part of what I think is critical to every child and every family's development.
One of those special moments that the museum offers is regularly scheduled shark feedings, where Living Collections curator Jack Jewell feeds the museum's sharks and rays while educating visitors about the animals.
Every single one of the largest animals that live in the ocean feed on this tiny little shrimp-like substance, krill. Isn't that amazing?
With a non-profit budget and small staff, the museum relies on generous volunteers to offer other educational opportunities to visitors, like their exciting Critters Connection program.
What we do is we come down and we volunteer our time, we talk to kids, we bring some amazing animals and invertebrate and reptiles to show you guys some things that you might not normally see running around the desert, definitely in Vegas, as well as things you might not just see in like a classroom environment with your teachers.
So I brought two members of my favorite family of reptiles, which are the monitor lizards. I have a little baby Savannah monitor lizard.
There are several species of hedgehog from Europe, Asia, and Africa, and this one is called the African pygmy hedgehog. You can see her beard here, and when she gets stressed or scared, she'll puff that beard up and she'll puff up her sides and try and make herself look as big as possible. So if a snake was trying to eat her or something, she looks very spiky and looks very big, and she's like, "You don't want to eat me."
Whether it's volunteers hosting fun and informative programming or local businesses sponsoring upgrades to the museum's different galleries, community support has been integral to the success of the Natural History Museum.
We've recently gone in with Cox's help to make improvements to add more hands-on interactive things in our hands-on room, and it's really our Young Scientist Center. All of the things are interactive because kids learn by doing, and that's what we want them to do. We want them to have a good time, but we also want them to get something out of it and learn as they go.
As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And Marilyn, along with her dedicated staff and incredible volunteers, are proud to say that they've been part of that village for a quarter century.
We're really very proud of the impact that we've made in the community. And now that we're 25 years old, now we've actually had young adults that come in and say, I came here as a kid, I'm bringing my kid back now. And people that came 25 years ago, when you come in today, it's a completely different museum than what we offered then. And our goal is to keep growing, to keep improving, and keep getting bigger.
It's been a great journey. This has been an amazing place and continues to grow and bring all kinds of fantastic stuff to the community.
The Las Vegas Natural History Museum is the heart of Las Vegas because this is the natural way to have fun.
Stay tuned for a special tribute to the namesake of Wendell P. Williams Elementary School, Mr. Wendell P. Williams himself.
Cox Las Vegas is proud to support our community through Cox Charities, which awards cash grants to numerous civic and nonprofit organizations. Working in partnership with United Way, Cox Charities includes a committee of employees who review grant applications and select the deserving recipients. This year, 28 organizations shared $168,000 in grants funded by Cox Charities. We're proud of our continued support of the community. To learn more about Cox Charities, visit www.coxcharitiesLV.com.
Welcome back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. Here's a Las Vegas fun fact. Did you know that in 1990, legislation was passed to designate Red Rock as a national conservation area? Red Rock was only the 7th place in the country to receive that designation. This legislation provides the funding to protect and improve the area so that it can be enjoyed by generations to come. Now, back to Heart of Vegas on Cox Communications. Cox Communications is proud to recognize community leader Wendell P. Williams as the honoree of this episode of Heart of Vegas.
I am so pleased and humbled to receive a Heart of Vegas award. And for me, the Heart of Vegas is the children and all the people in Las Vegas, but especially here at Wendell P. Williams. We have two of our student council members, Deanna and Galilea. I'd like to present this Heart of Vegas award to my heart, the children of Wendell P. Williams Elementary School.
In 1977, Mr. Williams moved from his hometown in Louisiana to Las Vegas to pursue a career in education. He worked as a teacher and a community organizer in the Clark County School District for over a decade and was then elected to the Nevada State Legislature, where he served for nearly 2 decades as the chairman on the Standing Committee on Education.
I was the first teacher to ever get elected to the state legislature. Having worked as a community organizer for the Clark County School District, I found that there were so many other needs that children have other than what happens in the classroom. You can't really affect positively the education of a child unless you have some impact on the family. And in Nevada, you know, we have such a fast-growing population of students, so we have to do all we can to make sure that our students are the very best and can compete with students throughout the world.
In addition to his work in education and state government, Mr. Williams founded our city's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Committee in 1981.
And when I moved to Las Vegas, there was really no structured activities or programs to actually celebrate the life of Martin Luther King. It's an opportunity that we can educate. And aside from anything else, we need to bring people together to educate everyone in all aspects of love and peace. And that's what the blueprint and the beloved community of what Martin Luther King put in place is all about.
Mr. Williams and his Martin Luther King Committee are now planning their 35th annual parade, an event that not only brings the community of Las Vegas together, but also attracts attention from all over the world.
Well, it makes me feel good because I talk to people too who tell me they were in the parade, now they're bringing their children to the parade, in some cases grandchildren. If you look at where we are today and you listen to or look at the blueprint that Dr. King put in place for us, we need it now more than ever. And we don't have to all live in the same communities, we don't all have to visit each other, but we all have to have a certain amount of respect. We can do more as a people, we can gain more, we can help more, we can educate, and we can raise our families and children if we understand that peace is a lot better than war.
In recognition of all his contributions to our community, the Clark County School District named Wendell P. Williams Elementary School in his honor in 2002.
I love it because I love the children and I see them all over Las Vegas. They call me all in the supermarkets, at church, everywhere. And to have this as a namesake, it never sinks in. I will do everything I can to support, our great staff and our great principal here. And the children here, it appears every time you see them, they're happy, they're pleased, they have a desire and an eagerness to learn. And that's what's satisfying for me.
Thank you, Wendell P. Williams, for being an integral part of the Heart of Vegas. Thanks for watching this episode of Heart of Vegas. You can now join the Heart of Vegas community by liking us on Facebook. Just visit facebook.com/Cox Heart of Vegas. We'd like to send a special thank you to all of the wonderful community members and organizations who made this episode possible, including Opportunity Village, the Junior League of Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Natural History Museum, and Wendell P. Williams. To find out more about any of the organizations featured in this episode, please visit their websites. Heart of Vegas is brought to you by Cox Communications, connecting you to your community.